Hello YouTube. It's time for more airplane building. This is Ryan the Bald Man, and this video is something scary. Technically it's a mix between bottom skins and wing systems. This is creating a hole in the bottom wing for the heated pitot mast. So if I were to build this plane just by the plans, Vans says, hey, get some stainless steel tubing and just sort of like bend it and stick it out of the bottom of the wing. There's your pitot tube. While that's technically totally fine. Yeah, no. I would love to have something with heat in it so that I can fly an IMC and not have to worry about it freezing over. And also have an AOA from a secondary inlet. And also have a drain. You know, there's a lot of niceties to having a quality pitot tube. So for the uninitiated, I'm sure there are a few that watch this. The pitot tube is basically like it's a tube that sticks forward, points forward, and when you're going fast, it fills up with air. It sort of pressurizes, and that air pressure tells your instruments basically the difference between that pressure and the atmospheric pressure. It tells your instruments how fast you're going. So anyway, I didn't want to just cut into my bottom skins of the wings without figuring out how I was going to do it first. So I grabbed some scrap aluminum and I made a photocopy of the template that this mast comes with, and I basically followed the directions of how to do it on the scrap piece of aluminum. I also wanted to make sure that I lined it up properly with the holes in the wing, in the wing skin and in the spar. So I basically did the entire process on a scrap piece, and then I mounted that scrap piece to the bottom of the the wing spar and the rib, just to be sure, like, oh yeah, hey, this lines up exactly how it should. It fits just how it should. Now I'll repeat that process on my actual wing skin. So here we go. Being pretty careful here, but it turned out that it was, once you do it the first time on this sample piece that's right in front of the camera, doing it on the real thing was pretty easy. It's like you did a dress rehearsal and now here's the show, and what do you know? It's actually really, really smooth. And then I took, this was the best part, was then I took the sample piece and I just Clecoed it to the skin, and I used it as a guide to sort of do the final finish sanding and whatnot. And I thought that was pretty slick. So I thought, anyway, this turned out really good. You go ahead and then once I have it on the skin, I'm actually drilling it. Using the skin to match drill the pitot mast. So, of course, I had to mount it to the wing just to see, like, oh yeah, I'm happy with the way that turned out. Oh, I guess I did some drilling too. Oh, right, I had to drill from through the spar. So, yeah, so there it is, and there's the pitot tube in the mast. Oh, I'm so happy with myself. I had to take photos and send them on Slack or something like that. Anyway, yeah, so just if anybody's wondering, I'm going to be using the Garmin Gap 26, or GAD, I think it's Gap 26, 14 volt, unregulated, heated pitot tube. And that's the end of this one. See you around.